You are, it seems, a man of many skills. A rare combination.
Approximately, how much do you make a week?
What's poppin'? Halfway through January. I hope you're having a good start to 2021. I want to say shout out to everyone giving me awesome feedback on this PDF I made. It's basically just a small guide on like how to get started into stocks and like all the things that I looked into and researched and put some time dedicating so I could learn all this stuff. I'm super happy that you guys are finding it helpful. If you want the PDF and you haven't read it yet, DM me and I'll email it to you. It's free. I'm not trying to take no money. So I just wanted to start off with that. If you guys find any of these videos helpful, I'd really appreciate a share. If you guys can share the video, I want to reach more people. My goal for 2021 is to help as many people as I can really understand how to find edge in the market and trying to really show you guys how to do. So a share would be greatly appreciated. Shout out to all you guys. So if it's like your first time on my channel and you're just seeing this stuff, I just want to make a few things clear. There is so many ways to slice it and dice it in the market. You could be a scalper. You could be playing long only. You could be a trend follower. You could short stocks, right? You could play crypto only. You could do Forex. What else is there? You could play options, right? You could make a strangle on the market. There's so many different ways to slice it in this game. By no means am I trying to show you that this is the best way. All I'm trying to do with this account is I'm trying to show you guys how I find an edge in the market and how I exploit that edge. And I feel personally that there's something extremely valuable there. This is a skill that I've taken quite some time to develop. So I feel like sharing it with you guys can definitely shortcut the long journey. Like it took me so long, the hours I put in, it doesn't have to take that long. You know what I mean? So I want to show you guys my way of doing it while mitigating risk and doing it safely and still getting a nice return on investment. I'm not trying to say I'm always right, and there's no possible way to be always right. You're going to find a lot of accounts out there who are basically saying buy this or buy that. I'm not trying to do that. That's not my objective. My objective is to show you guys a skill. I want you guys to also develop this skill so you can make decisions yourself. I feel personally there's a lot of people out there who just want to be told what to buy, and hey, that's cool. That's up to you. If you're into that, this account might not be for you. I'm into showing people how to actually find an edge in the market and exploit it. It's a very different game here. I honestly really don't care about being right, and that's not my objective in the market. My objective in the markets is to make money. I've been wrong multiple times. When I'm wrong, I cut my loss. It's simple as that. When I'm right and I see I'm right, I treat myself and I follow the trade. I follow the trend. The way I would describe my style of trading is I'm a trend following trader. I like to follow trends up or down. Being a trend following trader allows me the flexibility to be able to trade in an uptrending market. And then when the downtrending market comes, I'm going to be ready to trade for that too. So that's the key that I'm trying to show you guys. I like to find patterns in uptrends and patterns in downtrends. And then I could basically play off of those patterns. I'm not trying to get any false confidence or confirmation bias from you guys trading the same stock that I did. It's nothing to do with that. If you see a stock that I post and you think it's good, I highly suggest you do your own due diligence and come up with reasons also for yourself. If you think it's a good idea, sure. But like, is it a good idea for you? And that's the key that I want to be able to kind of show you. I'm the example here. Like I want you guys to learn from my mistakes and from my successes. Like there's things to learn along the way, and I'd be glad to show you. So if you have any questions about investing or trading and you want to know, DM me. I got you. I'm your boy. We're on the same team here. This account is about growth. Let's grow. That's my motto, to be honest. It's all about growth, and that's all I'm focused about. So if you're with that, I appreciate you guys, and let's get it rolling. Okay, so here we have MTRX, Canadian AI company. That's all I really know. They want to be uplisted onto the TSX and NASDAQ in the future. Those are basic fundamentals that I know about it, not too much. I'm more so of a technical trader. I like to pay attention to the price action of the stock. So I want to see what other investors think of the price of this stock, and then I basically watch behavioral patterns that are happening in the market. Now, what's a behavioral pattern? Well, if you noticed in my past videos, I like to bring up bull flags, bull pennants, things like that. Now, what are those things? Well, as you can see here, this stock went and had a very nice run. People bought it up. There was a lot of demand for this stock. But then all of a sudden it hits these levels at around $293, and there's a huge supply. People sell, sell, sell. So then it starts to create a pattern. This behavioral pattern is a triangle. You could see it, right? Like, I'm just going to draw it out for you guys. A nice simple triangle pattern. And what this is telling me, what the patterns tell me in the market, is what the other investors think of the price. Clearly, the stock went up to $3 and there was a lot of sellers there. But how come the stock won't break below this point? The stock will not break below $1.57. It's being held up. It's being bought up. There's a demand at around $1.57 range. And in this range from $3 and $1.57, it starts to create a pattern and gets tighter and tighter. Now, I've shown this before on multiple stocks. Let's, for example, look at NEO. So NEO is a great example. NEO loves triangles. What do we see here? It gets bought up. It has to consolidate, right? It's when people buy things fast, things can't just continue to go up. They have to consolidate and have some breathing room. So it gets bought up and it consolidates for a little. Same thing happens. Look at this big one here. Same thing happens. And now we're on another push to the upside. Okay, now let's look at another stock, SCR. This is another one that I've been in NEO, and I'm also in this one too. So same thing. There's a lot of consolidation after a big move, and then it breaks out again. It consolidates and it breaks out again. As you can see, these are patterns in the market. All I'm trying to do is find these bullish patterns, and now I want to learn how do I mitigate risk on this pattern so I can make a good return on investment, right? So let's go back to MTRX now, right? Now, is it a guarantee that this stock is going to go up? No, it's not a guarantee. For all I know, market could open tomorrow and this could crash right back down to $0.97. I'm not saying this is going to work, but I have found an edge in the market, and now what I want to do is I want to exploit this edge. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm exploiting the edge. So I see the pattern, right? First thing I do is I go, okay, do I really like this company? So I found out that the company is an AI company. Sure, that's all I need. Cool. Sounds good to me. Sometimes I don't even really base off what I know about the company. I'm solid. I have enough confidence in the charts itself and what the buyers and sellers in this market are telling me. That's all I really need. I see that there is bear volume, right? But it's dropping down. This bear volume is decreasing. That's a bullish sign. I really do like to see that. That's good stuff, in my opinion. Now, it's also holding, like we said, this $1.57 level, right? And it's forming a wedge. Now, if we use the line pattern, this is where the stock closes at each day. It closed on this day. The stock closed here on December 4th at $2.38. The next day, it closed at $1.05. That's all the line chart is telling you, where the stock closes. So if you want to tighten it up in here, like, it's even tighter triangle. Like, this is the pattern that's happening. Triangle patterns. I love me my triangles, right? So how am I going to play this, right? Like, if I'm not sure it's going to go up and I'm not sure it's going to go down, how am I going to play it? Well, the first thing I do is obviously look at how much money I have in my bank account, and then how much cash I have sitting that are not tied up in investments, right? So how much do I want to risk on this play? I find out that number first. And I find out that with that number, if I'm wrong and it happens to go down from, so I happen to buy in at $1.87 or something on January 14th. If I put in X amount of money and I'm wrong, how much am I willing to lose on this stock? You know what I mean? These are the questions I'm asking at all times. Like, I want to know that when I'm wrong, how much am I losing? When I'm right, how much am I making? So 15% from where I got in. If it breaks below that 15% point, ya boy's out. I'm done. I don't want to be in it. Now, that's not what I'm saying is, if it hits that level, am I going to sell right away? No. I'm going to watch what happens that day. Because what happens if it comes down, hits that level, but it stays there and it's still acting as a demand zone? I might be more inclined to actually add to my position now, that by the end of the day, for example, if it shows me a candle that looks like this and there's a big wick from this level, it's kind of showing me that it's rejecting that level. So I might further add on to my position. These are just some ideas that I'm throwing out. But if it breaks straight through and I see a candlestick that kind of looks like this, and it like breaks through with high bear volume, that's telling me to get out. You know what I mean? I'm out of the trade. I don't want in the trade anymore. My idea was wrong. I need to reevaluate and see if I could find a different entry if this stock continues, if it still holds up in the future, right? So those are some things that I'm thinking about before I even get in the trade. So by the time I do get in the trade, I'm prepared. I always want to be prepared if I'm right or if I'm wrong, because let me tell you this. If there's anybody out there who's trying to guarantee you, hey, this is going to go up or this is going to, like, they're absolutely ignorant. Like, you can't just say, hey, this stock's going to go up. It's just preposterous. You cannot do that. Like, what's happening here is I'm creating guidelines for myself so that if I am right, I'm going to get paid, well, at least 65% on my investment if it happens to hit previous highs it made. Now, the previous high on this stock here is, what is it, $3? $2.98, right? Is it a guarantee that it's going to get up to this level? No. But from prior experience in past stocks, I kind of have an idea that if this is right and it does continue to the upside, I sort of have an idea of how it's going to react. So what I like to do is I like to use the Fibonacci extension tool in this situation. I mark the very bottom of this move to the very top of this move, and then I pull it back to the pullback it made. The furthest pullback it made was $1.57. So we'll lock it up there, right? Now we lock it up. Now what that signal is telling me is that the first target is $3.85. So I got in at $1.87, and if it gets up to $3.85, your boy is making 100% on his investment. That's it. That's it. That's how I find my edge, and this is how I'm going to exploit the edge in the market. I find behavioral patterns that happen on bullish stocks. Now, why is this stock bullish? All right, let me break this down for you, because if you can't see that this is bullish, this is a great example to learn. So prior to this bullish break to the upside, what happened was the stock was trending from July to November, months. It has a weekly breakout pattern happening. If you could see here, I'm going to zoom into July to November here for you guys. So if you look, this stock basically creates a triangle. Do you guys see this? This triangle is a behavioral pattern of the investors in this market. They're telling you directly, I'm willing to pay for this high, I'm willing to pay this low. But then, as you could see, higher lows are made. It's steadily getting tighter and tighter as time gets further into November. And then it gets to a point where basically they run out of sellers. As you could see, if you look at these volume nodes down here, the sellers during this time are slowly dying off. And then there's a big rush of buyers, big green bull volume. This is stuff you want to see, right? And then what happens here? Creates a bull flag. If you don't know what a bull flag is, I have a video that explains exactly what a bull flag is and how to find them in the markets. I'll post that on my story so you guys can go back and watch that or do whatever you'd like with it. But low key, your boy's giving out the keys. And then what happens? Another similar bull triangle happens. And then look where we are again. Let me remind you, is it a guarantee that this is going to happen? No. But what I want to do is I want to put myself in a position where if I'm right, I'm going to get paid. And if I'm wrong, well, you have to risk to get the reward. I'm going to minimize my risk by setting my stop at the level I think it's definitely, I am clearly wrong if it breaks below this level with big bear volume. So I hope this video can help you. Stay tuned. I'm coming at you all 2021. I ain't leaving. Your boy's not leaving. We're going to be posting these every single, well, as much as I can. I'm not going to say every single week because I like to be patient. I like to find the opportunity and let it come to me, right? I'm not going to be searching like, oh, where is it? I like to just chill out. If it's there and I find it, hey, I the way I think of it is like they come to me. I'm just chilling, being as patient as I possibly can. I am in the business of protecting my capital. I work hard for my money. I care about the dough that I make. So when I'm investing in the markets, I care too much to just throw my money in a random stock and be like, let's ride it. Now, I play off price action. If I see a stock has good price action, I want in. And I find my way to get in by finding behavioral patterns that show me bullish patterns in an uptrend or bearish patterns in a downtrend. It's simple as that. I really hope this video can help. Comment down below. If you have stocks that you're interested in and you don't know how to break it down, comment the stocks down below. I'll break down the stocks for you. I got mad time coming up in the next 3 days. So let's get this money. Let's grow in 2021 and let's develop skills that help you identify edge in the markets. Let's get it.